are here at Third Thursdays at the lovely City Arts Factory. Now guys, I have a very special guest with me today. I have the lovely, beautiful, and wonderful
Candace Buchanan. Thank you very much, Christine. I'm so excited to be here. So very excited to be working with Orlando Live.
I know. And we've got some great art tonight. The theme of the evening is boarded up. There's going to be a lot of art, on skateboards, and then in addition, a lot of recycled materials. Now, Eric, can you tell me a little bit about this piece? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors. I mean, what motivated you to paint this?
Sure. Well, God had blessed me with a wonderful wife. Her name is Nalini Marquez.
Aww.
And she asked me to paint something, and she loves flowers. And her name, Nalini, means bouquet of lotuses.
Aww.
So I had to come up with this concept to paint something, putting all those aspects into one, so I came up with this.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, have you gotten a chance to look around at some of the other work in here?
Oh, yeah. There's so many different artists and so many different types of styles that have come together tonight to do this art show.
Yeah.
Is wonderful.
And what type of style do you really gravitate toward? Like, this is my style that you kind of stick to.
Well, I'm pretty open. I have a background of graffiti and tattooing, but I left the tattoo world to pursue a career in ministry. So I'm in my third year. I'll have a bachelor's of ministry, and now I just paint just for the love of God. And God has been a blessing to my life, and that's my inspiration.
Tell us about these pieces that you have here.
Mainly female figures because I love the female form, and I love fashion, meaning like 20s style, 40s style fashion, and I love organic look of things like plants and stuff like that, and mainly just that's pretty much all they're about is like fashion, women figures.
Now I noticed that a lot of these figures have a heart in the chest of some kind of reference to the heart. And you have a heart here on your chest, tattooed on your chest. What's the inspiration behind that?
When I first started doing all these paintings, it was initially inspired by some sort of heartache in my life, like a breakup. So they all have like the broken heart and like kind of the sad face. And it just kind of stuck. I still do it like that, and I love the way it looks, and people respond to it. People really relate to that. A lot of women do, so.
Why that era? Is it the fashion? Is it the style? Is it the hair? What is it?
It's all of those things. The flow of everything, like the finger curls and stuff like that. I like the motion of it, and the hair pieces, and it's not just 20s or 40s style. It's probably a mixture of many things, but that's the most prominent thing about it, I think.
Can you tell me a little bit about the piece? I mean, it's got, what is it?
The tech decks?
Tech decks. Yeah. Okay, it's got tech decks on it. It's got quotes all over it. Can you give me a little, like, why you decided to make this piece?
Well, what I loved was the fact that I have children, and they had every shape of skateboard in the house.
Oh, okay.
So I also did 2 larger decks, but I figured why not use the little ones as well. And the quote reads on the bottom, "You see things and you say why, but I dream things that never were, and I say why not." And that is very powerful, in my opinion. And I want my kids to dream things and try them and not be afraid. So that's basically why I did this.
No, I absolutely love it. Now, you were telling me a little bit a while ago that the art is just a brand new kind of passion of yours. How did you kind of stumble upon it? I mean, it's great.
Where I work is an artist-themed restaurant, so I see art all the time, and I've just always been afraid to try. But basically, I stopped being afraid, and I just did it one day, and I haven't stopped. I love it.
Yeah, and like, so you kind of got motivated to paint, and then all your paintings are kind of motivational, a full circle kind of thing going here.
Exactly, exactly. The message art can have and the positive effect art can have is really why I keep doing it.
Tell us a little bit about art. How did you get into art?
Oh, I've been painting since I was about 12, so I've been doing it a while, yeah.
You're a lot more talented than most of us.
Thank you very much. It's appreciated, definitely. Thank you.
Now you're here. You must have been excited to be here. It's your first time showing here. Now you're here in this room filled with so many other artists and art. How are you feeling?
I love looking at all the different kinds of art. I think it's amazing how it was all brought together by like one person, like just curated, and everybody came together and did it. It's amazing. It's beautiful stuff.
I've never painted a Day of the Dead at all.
Ever? Never? Well, you can't tell.
Never. I've done Frida's before, but I wanted to do kind of a life and death, kind of make it edgy. And I love how it turned out. It came out exactly how I sketched it, which never happens.
Well, that's great, right? And I love the colors. It's very bright and vibrant.
Those are my favorite colors. My favorite phrase is I love colors. So
you know what, colors are great. Now, you told me something very interesting that you didn't start, doing mixed media. Where did you begin the art realm?
I've always done art. Started painting rocks when I was a kid, rocks and bottles. I went to school for graphic design and fine art, but I never took any painting classes except online classes. Yep.
And how does you think being in Orlando affected your art? Has it motivated you more? Has it changed some of your pieces?
I think my pieces are more vibrant because I think it's all the sunshine and just everybody's so much happier down here than upstate New York. Everything's so gray up there.
Yeah.
It's hard. I tried to make cheery pieces up there, but a lot of times I felt like my art was affected by the surrounding.
Well, you know what? It was so great meeting you. Thank you so much. This is a great piece of art. Is there any way people can check out your work online or anything?
Yeah, I have a website. It's my name, amewheaton.com, and also I'm on Facebook under Mazer Design.
Awesome.
My old name.
Now you decided to go with a skimboard. Tell us why.
Well, because I got it at a yard sale for $1, and then I saw this about the skateboards. I'm like, I'll paint on a skimboard. Be different.
You are a veteran here. Tell us what keeps you coming back.
Well, it's just art. I just, whatever. I'm a strange artist. I do whatever I want to do instead of what other people want because I work for a living and as a graphic artist, and I have to do what they ask me to do. So this is the one time I get to do what I want to do.
Which is always awesome.
A lot of my art is just from either moments or past relationships, past experiences, things like that. I have a lot of different type of influences, everything from like West Coast graffiti. You'll see other styles of how people write in their own language.
Yeah, definitely.
Things like that. So, and I do a lot of mixed media. Obviously, the book that's in back of you.
Oh. That's
my own.
Ooh, well, let's venture on. Trey, tell me. So this right here?
Yeah, this is my own poem. This is about a person that I had a really, really good experience with. And actually, in fact, has kind of helped broaden the range of style of my.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible.
The name of the whole entire series is called Une Catastrophe Magnifique, which means the beautiful chaos, or beautiful chaos. So as you can see from the background, it's all chaotic. And in the midst of every chaotic situation, there's always a moment of peaceful serenity, of beauty. Therefore, you get this.
You were telling me you normally do animals,
yes.
And now you're doing faces. Why the transition? Why go into this new space, this new fit?
It was time to move on to something new. It was time to. It was transitioning to something that kind of happened personally in my life, and it was just like, okay, well, as it progressed, and that's explained, still kind of the bones hurts, but still beautiful.
Well, we had so much fun here with Orlando Arts and City Arts Factory, Orlando Live. We had such a great time. And you know what, Orlando? Keep it awesome.